from Sons of Wu. Be amazed at people.
Hey guys. Alright, so here we go. Here I am on my first battle report with Listen While You Play. So here we go. I've got Crooks today. I'm going to start off with my battle group. I've got Skarre, I've got the DJ, Slayer, 6 Bile Thralls, Gorman, I've got the Styxis Raiders, I've also got the Sea Witch and the Captain. So we'll see how this goes.
Alright, and for men outside we got full Bastions, Vanquisher, Reckoner, Reznik, Templar, Vassal, Choir, Hierophant, Mechanic, and another Vassal. Let's see how this goes.
Awesome. Okay, so I started with my battle group here, but I advanced with the DJ. Actually, I ran with him, and I ran with the Stalker as well. The Stitches and Bile Thralls also advanced. Gorman just went up and popped his smoke there. And with the Styxis Raiders, I ran up, and that's it, pretty much.
Alright, continuing on.
Alright.
Alright, men off. Gave 1 to the Templar, 1 to the Vanquisher. Bastions moved up. We had the Templar run over here, receive enlivened by this Vassal. Reznik then walked up and shot Perdition at the Witches, which triggered a free move off the Vanquisher, who moved over here. He then activated, took a shot, and deviated and didn't get anywhere. Reckoner advanced, battled him on the Warjacks. This Vassal advanced, and Hierophant exalted Reznik, and the Mechanic ran up base to base with the Vanquisher. And that's it. Continuing on. Alright, what did Crooks do this turn?
Alright, so this was a pretty interesting turn. Got a chance to use the Styxis Raiders for the first time for me. So here's what I did. I activated Skarre first. I went up and cast Dark Guidance. So anything in your control area that's 12 inches in this case gets boosted attack rolls. Then I went ahead and took the Styxis Raiders and I charged over toward the these guys with the halberds.
Bastions.
The Bastions, okay. So they did pretty good, killing the first one and knocking 2 others down and just doing 1s and 2s here. I did roll pretty bad, so I think I could have probably done much better damage.
Yeah.
I kept these back in the back because I thought maybe, you know, let's not expose up the characters so early. I wanted to go ahead and advance the DJ up a little closer and kill him, but he was just a little out of range, I think, and I had to trample my own models to do it. I'm not so excited about doing that. So I went ahead and took a blast at him, and I didn't do any damage to him. I hit him. But he is knocked down from critical knockdown effect. The rest pretty much just moved over because I couldn't see any advantage from the Biles. And the Slayer advanced as well, and I just went ahead and Gorman put up a little smoke on him in case he decided to shoot at it. And lastly, the Skarlock went ahead and activated and did the ritual sacrifice. So I sacrificed one of these for the sacrifice and called that my turn.
Alright, continuing on. Alright, men off. Gave 3 to Templar, 1 to Vanquisher, and kept the rest for myself. Reznik cast Iron Aggression on the Templar and then moved backwards. Vassal gave Enliven to the Templar, battled him to the Templar and all the other jacks. Hierophant exalted Reznik. Vanquisher walked over, killed a Sea Witch who was in my way for a charge lane. Templar sacrifice or spin a focus to shake off knockdown and charge Deathjack and killed him like a boss. Bastions whiffed horribly. Reckoner stood still and took out the Styxis unit attachment. I don't know what that's called. And then Ancillary Attack took a shot at the solo, which missed by 1. And Mechanic moved over base to base with the Reckoner. And that's my turn. Continuing on. Crits.
Okay, guys, I had an interesting turn. As you know, I lost my Deathjack on that one, so that was a hard blow. Got a little too close. So Deathjack died right here. So I had to make a decision, and really this is my concern at this point. And I know I could damage Reznik from here. So what I did was I went ahead and activated Skarre. I was in the woods at the time, so I knew I couldn't charge through, so I had to make an idea of using the backlash ability. So I also knew that he had a special ability where he could advance and move. and he has Enliven on him. And so I just didn't know whether it was magic or what, so I ended up casting a spell at him and he advanced into the woods here. So at that point I knew I was in deep trouble because he has a reach weapon. So with the reach weapon and Enliven, that could be real dangerous, so I went ahead and wrapped him around with my Vile Thralls and then broke contact with my Satixis to do as much damage as I can. I ended up knocking it down, which is good, and I did quite a bit of damage. So with feedback and backlash, I ended up
Reznik has 5 boxes left.
He's got 5 boxes left on Reznik, and he hasn't even engaged anybody yet. So he's in a deep concern. I also did a charge over here with the Slayer. Slayer missed by a quarter of an inch or something on the charge, so that was poorly guessed. I did throw a blind over here, the black oil, and missed this gentleman right here, and it deviated.
These two are blind.
2 inches, or an inch and a half or something. I don't remember how it was, but he was blinded. These 2 guys are blinded. So I also went up to try to heal Skarre, and I also cast a Hellfire for a little bit extra damage there. So I don't know how much it's got, but it looks like it's probably got about half its boxes left.
Yeah,
I don't know how many systems are out. Probably not. So that's going to end my turn, I think, and she's camping quite a bit of focus because I did the Dark Ritual, and did 6. So it's going to be hard for him to kill her this round. You're good.
Continuing on. Sometimes I feel like Bastions don't even own weapons sometimes because they whiff horribly again. Alright. Gave 0 to the Templar because he was out of range. Gave 1 to the Vanquisher, and Reznik kept the rest for himself. Templar was knocked down, stayed knocked down. Vanquisher walked up, shot my Bastion in the back, and forgot Gorman had fire immunity. Damn it. And then ancillary attack from the Vassal, shot my knockdown Templar, killing out all of those guys around him. Setting my Templar on fire, and him. Reckoner, who was blind, forfeited his action and moved over here. Reznik healed 3 points of damage and cast Iron Aggression on the Reckoner, who was an ancillary attack and attacked the Slayer and did 6 points of damage. And the Choir just battle hymns, and Hierophant exalted Reznik, even though I think he should have killed him instead. That's it. Everything's on fire and stuff.
Okay, so this was a tough turn for me. Had to make a quick decision about the Templar that was here, and as you can see, he took out all my statistics raiders. And I was surrounded by Bastions over here as well, so I wanted to make sure he was engaged. Gorman was engaged over here as well. He hates Gorman. Had some good games in the past with him. So let's go back over here. I took my focus, allocated 3 to the Slayer, and then I upkept Backlash. Went ahead and activated the Necrosurgeon, healed up all the damage that was done on Skarre. Then went ahead and activated the Scarlock and did Dark Ritual or Dark Sacrifice, and then charged in with Skarre. Skarre did the Templar, knocked him down first with the horns, with that great rack she has, and did enough damage to take out the Templar. So,
well, the rack damage roll didn't do any damage, and then you swung with Tracker Racks.
The rack damage didn't do anything.
Which triggered Witch Hound, and I took a free swing at the Slayer with the Reckoner.
And so the Slayer took 10 points of damage before anything. I also didn't take any damage from the fire. He rolled just exactly my armor. I've pretty much done everything with her. She's got 2 focus on her. And so Gorman advanced and threw up black oil on the Vanquisher.
Yep.
Vanquisher. And so that's going to be it for my turn. I think I'm in a pretty good position at the moment, but I'm obviously disadvantaged greatly. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, continuing on. Alright, gave 1 focus to the Vanquisher, 3 focus to the Reckoner, upkept Iron Aggression. Vanquisher, who was blind, forfeited his movement, tried to take a swing at Gorman, but missed. Activated the Choir, who battle hymned. Reckoner moved over 5 inches. Take out Gorman with his initial attack and then finish off the Slayer with another attack. Vassal. This Vassal did the. I don't think he did anything. Whatever. Mechanic ran up base to base with the Reckoner, and this Vassal walked up and threw Enliven on this Reckoner. Bastion was here, ran over here. Acquired, did what they do. Hierophant moved over, healed Reznik for 3, and then Reznik healed another 2. And that's my turn. Continuing on. Alright, what did Crix do?
Okay, so this time, I know I'm in a bad way, but I thought I had a chance, but taking it really realistically, I don't. With his magical ability that he has, anytime I hit him with a magical weapon, any of his jacks, he gets to move and make an attack. So I was thinking, with my Dark Ritual, I rolled a 6 again, gave me 12 focus. I went ahead and made my charge, made my hits, and I was thinking that I could, keep doing, damage every round and maybe taking Reznik down. That was the hope. I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
I did put feedback on him, or backlash, I'm sorry. And
you did 3 points of damage.
I did doing 3 points. I got halfway, or a little more than halfway through with my focus, and I said, okay, I'll just camp the rest. He did end up moving up this jack. He moved both jacks, actually. Put a shot on her, put her on fire as well. And then he advanced this one while I was doing these attacks on her and swung on her. He never did make contact because I had 12 focus at the time. But and all the rest were with horns, so the Templar or the Vanquisher is knocked down, but I don't see this one gonna be good. So I just camped the rest of the focus, and it's his go.
All right, continuing on. And Skarre goes down.
Tell him what happened.
Via a very pissed off Reckoner. Upkept Iron Aggression, gave 3 of the Reckoner, gave 2 of the Vanquisher as a backup plan. Moved Reznik up, pop feet, got rid of her 4, camp focus, and after 2 attacks from Reckoner, took her down. Very, very close, very good game.
It was definitely a good fight. It was one of my favorite fights here against Reznik. I want to say I made some key mistakes, and that's I beat myself with throwing away my death jack. That's a big one. I really did enjoy this game. One of my favorite games against Protectorate that I've played. I'm looking forward to the next game for sure, and so keep watching, guys.
All right, stay tuned. Check out Sons of Wu.
Absolutely.
Link below.